All right, welcome back, and I am so close to top 5,300 on the Gathering Fame leaderboard. So we're heading out into the roads. We're jumping right into it out of Brazilian. Let's see how much I can get. Now, my starting fame is 24,944,903. So I'm hoping to get to true 25, not rollover 25, which is coming up in about 6,000 fame, but true 25. So I need about 56,000 fame out of this session. Now, I'm pulling up on this small stone spot. It looks like, let me check my exits. Looks like this is a black zone, yeah, coming from Razor Rock Valley, Glacier Fall Cross, also Razor Rock Valley. Oh, well, okay. I've only got really one way to go. Let me pop my pie before I start gathering this. And I will do this. I'll hit up this treasure over here, 6 flat ore, and then we'll go here. So do a long loop and then come back to Casitos Atanawam. Clear out the nodes here, and then, like I said, we'll go for that treasure. We already filled up one of our in-progress stone journals, or wood journals, sorry, so that's good. And to kind of help pick up some slack, I will also take T5. It'll help the spec in the long run, so why not? All right, onto that treasure node. I'm going to take the back way because you never know what you're going to find enchanted, though. Oh, maybe not enchanted, but we found these guys. Free is free. All right, made it to the treasure, and it is completely untouched. I do have to be a little careful because it's right next to a gold chest. But then we'll head to this western small stone area. Now, of course, I am going to leave one tick left on the treasure, because if there is any groups out here, they'll see it disappear from the map, and if those groups are PvPers or gankers, I don't want to send any signal flare-up, essentially, saying, hey, here I am, come get me. While I was heading north, northwest, came across these two, 6-1, so nice little something-something. And that is a fiber journal filled up as well. And another enchanted. Wow, 6-2 this time. And right after that 6-2, some more 6-1. I would love it if the roads could save this enchant rate for some elementals. That would be really nice. And here's another one. Nice little Swiftclaw cub. And a lot more skin. And we filled up a skin journal, too. Pulling up on small stone. Let's hope at least something's enchanted. Ooh, love the population here. Let's work it. And I'll grab this so that way it doesn't disenchant while I'm fighting the other things. You know, it's funny that the trees are the tankiest elementals, considering these guys are literally made of rock. The ore ones are literally infused with metal, but the tree ones seem to be the bulkiest. Now, let's see if I can pull one of these, or these one at a time. I'm not entirely... Oh, well, not when they're standing like that. I don't think I can duo them. I think that might be too much damage at T7. Should have brought the T7 stone journal. I should have. I totally forgot to. Oh, man. All right. So 2 of those got us 76. I know I had a little bit from before, but still. Let's clean up these nodes now. All right, now I am off to the main road so I can get those speed boosts and move to the next zone. All right, so out here is another T6 crossroad with only a small fiber, but we do have another road connection, so that's good. A lot of Razor Rock openings, though. We'll stop just short so we can get these cats and then move on to that small fiber. T6 skin, always good for us. Let's manifest some sort of enchanted elemental. I would love that. You know, this is a 5 for 1. Let's do it. Let's do it. Boom. Easy clear. And some more cats. Season start has really left the roads virtually untouched. I'm loving it. Alright, coming into the hotspot, we got T7 fiber. Ooh, what is that? Also T5 skin and T6 fiber. This is nice. Let's work backwards. We'll go T7 fiber first. And this should finish out that second fiber journal I have as well. Now, because it's right there, we'll take out the cat. Really wish this was enchanted, but take what you can get, and what we get is another cub. That was a nice little 115,000. And let's get this T6 fiber now. We'll get that wolf. Who knows? Maybe we get a wolf pup. Hey, fingers crossed. No pup. But hey, T6 skin. Still good. Now that this was the only thing really in here, we're going to head to this northern corner. Looks like portal got used twice, so I'm not thrilled about that. But let's hope it wasn't by gatherers. Stopping off right here to take advantage of this 6-1 stone, plus it's a triple mob, so decent money right here. Or fame, I mean. And before we even get to leave the area, another 6-1 fiber mob. Now, it's important that you stop and get these because, obviously, as a normal gatherer, you want money. And the 6-1s are always very good money. Because they're not, apparently, the most rare, you're going to be able to stock up and walk away with a couple 100,000 just from 6-1s. But also, if you're pushing for fame, especially if you're pushing for things like spec, that's going to be a really valuable source of spec for you. And I don't do it all the time, but you have seen me probably getting those treasures a lot more often. I only pick up the T6 ones that I find in there, but it's a little extra silver on top of it, even if I don't necessarily track it at the end of the session. That killing one of those drops about a dozen thousand silver, 12,000, 14,000. Oh, this is a good spot. We've got 6 flat treasure plus big wood, small stone. So let's work through this. Probably have to pop another pie to work it, but then we will backtrack out. Oh man, 2 swords. I don't think I can take on the T5 2 swords. I really don't. I think they do too much damage. We'll try. Nope, can't do it. That's unfortunate. I suspect that with higher tier, because I'm only 5'2" and I'm not max spec, but I'm thinking with max spec, maybe 6'3", 7'2", should be able to pull it off. But it's unfortunate because this means that I'm not going to be able to get any of the actual mobs here. I will pop another pie because occasionally you can find one sword mobs sprinkled in with these twos. Not very often, though. Oh, and that's just really unfortunate right there. Plus a Titan. There's just so many here. Solo Gatherer's worst nightmare this is. I will tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you what. Let me get the rest of these nodes. Then I will backtrack. I will see if there is an accessible route out here, and if I can call for backup. Because I should be able to do most of these two-man. If I have a healer, I should be able to handle this. But despite it being all two swords, we will still check the outer perimeter. Because, again, very small chance that a one-sword elemental will spawn. Alright, so unfortunately, no one swords. Let's head down to the small stone spot, see exactly what that has. Likely more two swords, but we'll see. Yeah, exactly as suspected. A lot of two swords, but two swords nonetheless. I think there's 3 here. Let's see if we can grab any nodes down here. And wow, 4 of them. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Oh, excuse me. At least we're able to get the nodes, and we still have that treasure off to the southwest. Let's head that way. I think it was, what, 6 flat? Yep, so at least a little bit of fiber. And as I approach the treasure, found another cat, so I'm gonna grab this too. And it's completely untouched. Fantastic. All right, and now that we got the treasure, I'm going to head back to the zone previous because that was a basically an outlet zone. There should be some open worlds in there. I know we passed like a couple. And I'm going to put the call out to see if I can get a healer. Maybe a healer and like a good DPS. But I should be able to two-man it. So if I can just get a healer, I'm not too mad about that. All right, well, great news. I was able to find some reinforcements. I actually brought a whole army with me. So we're going to go ahead and get these 2 swords plus this Titan out here. We're going to start with the 6-2 so I can gather it before it disenchants. And I was sure to bring some potions with me. So I'll get all this. T8 pot plus that. That was 120 pieces. All right, we'll grab the Titan next. Just because it's a big boy. I forgot to switch to my interrupt, so this is on me. I also forgot to switch to my energy shield. I think 10 potions might not have been enough for all of this. Word of the wise, don't stand in stuff. This is going to be a lot of money, ladies and gentlemen. A lot. If I can even carry it all. I had to lose my mount. I was going to lose it either way because of the bleed. Oh. We got an enemy. These guys are PvP zealous. They want this stuff. And now it's just cleanup time. Carry weight is gonna be a real problem. And these guys all brought wolves, so I don't think any of them can really help. We'll probably go for the Titan next, just to get the most bang for our buck. This is going to over-encumber me bad. That barely did anything. Oh my god. Still over encumbered, but only by 101% this time. Well, we got what we could. And now is just about getting back. So I'll see you guys when we get back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it back safely to Martlock Portal, despite being overloaded. Big shout out to the Booty Bumpers for helping me out. That's my old guild. Those are my friends right there. So great luck that I actually ran into them in the open world like that. But let's see just how much silver we made. So we will put away all of our tools, plus the invis pots, unfilled journals, and we made 5.16 million. 5.16 million, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely ridiculous, but stick around because after I get this all depoted, I'm going to try to go back out there. So stick around because let's see if I can get some more. But 5,163,000 even. So not too bad, but you know, that's not why we're here. We are here to see how much fame I got, and our starting fame value was 24,944,903, and our ending fame value is 25,000,000. and I'm putting this into a calculator, 142,744, which means we walked away with 197,841 fame. What a run. Huge success granted by those two sword elementals and that titan. Absolutely amazing. And if I can get back there in time, we can get even more. So I will add that as an addendum to the end of this video. So don't close it just yet. But huge win, 197,841. If you have enjoyed this video and liked seeing that aspect titan two sword elemental content, be sure to subscribe to the channel and check out the rest of the series linked in the playlist down below. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get back and get the rest of it in time, the T5s. It was picked through. Can't blame them. There was dead stuff, opportunistic. Why not get it? But again, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check out the playlist. I'll link it below again, and subscribe to the channel. Much love, guys. I will see you all next time.